Hi, my name is Cheryl Darpatry, and you have typed in, is aspartame really bad for you? And I'd love to answer that question for you. Um, I have asked that question myself over the years and have done a lot of research to see about this chemical, it's pervasive in a lot of diet sodas, obviously, and a lot of different products. And it's an artificial sweetener, which has been getting a lot of press lately. So over the years, this is what I've found, and I'd love to share with you some reliable sources that I've come to know. A little bit about myself, that I do have a master's in applied anatomy and physiology and a sports medicine undergraduate degree. I'm a mother of four. I also have a really pure interest in nutrition and health, and so I have researched a lot of these different topics so we can all make good personal health choices. So with that said, I'm going to show you a couple of these sites, but I also would love for you to also research it on your own. Don't just take my word for it, but I just want to let you know these are the sites that I go to all the time to understand about different issues out there. So let's get started. Mercola.com, the aspartame. If you don't know about Dr. Mercola, it's a great website to go to find out more about health issues. He also has an article on aspartame, and let's get right into it. Aspartame is, the brand name is NutraSweet and Equal. So you know that. It was started off as an anti-ulcer. The aspartame was started off as trying to figure out an anti-ulcer medication. Found out it was sweet, and then a lot of information and animal studies were suppressed, but somehow still got approved in the 1970s under the Reagan administration to be in our products. So with that said, aspartame has documented and listed symptoms that are associated with it. You know, you get headaches, seizures, nausea. Here are some of them right here. And not only that, but it can even advance to more neurological issues like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Um, It's made up of three ingredients, aspartic acid, phenylalanine, and methanol. The aspartic acid is a well-known uh, amino acid, and it also is something that um, if we have too much of the aspartic acid, it raises our, our, our blood plasma sugar. Now, what's interesting about the aspartic acid, if it's alone and isolated, um, we also, if it's in too much excess, it's right here, the blood-brain barrier, which normally protects us from any excess glutamate, which is MSG. That's separate, but right now we're doing aspartic acid, but glutamate MSG, which is a sugar, which is a salt preservative. But aspartic acid, if you have too much and it crosses over in the blood-brain barrier, it um, it doesn't know how to get rid of it. And especially the blood-brain barrier is not completely developed in children. So as you can see, aspartic acid would be very, very detrimental for children. It also is known to destroy neurons. It's called an excitotoxin. And that excitotoxin attacks the neural cells of the brain and it ultimately excites it so much that it moves so much that it starts to deteriorate. Um, in that, that's one thing that aspartame has. And let's move on to phenylalanine. Phenylalanine is 50%. Again, this, if you get too much phenylalanine in your blood, it will cause depression. Excess levels of phenylalanine in your brain can cause the serotonin in your brain to decrease, emotional disorders such as depression. You guys can go into this article and read it yourself. It's just this guy. I need you guys to Russell Blaylock. He's a retired neurosurgeon, and he has a lot of information about excitotoxins, and one of them is artificial sweeteners, and he has a book out about it. As well as you see up above, Sweet Misery by Dr. McCullough, also another great resource for you guys to learn more about the artificial sweetener world. Let's just keep going. Methanol, wood alcohol. Enough said, right? Deadly poison. When methanol gets to a certain degree, above 86 Fahrenheit, what does it turn into? Well, it turns into formaldehyde in your body. Really? It makes me sad. You know, and we're consuming this stuff. You guys, you need not to have this stuff. Let me go into another website. If you really want to learn more about aspartame and the timeline and the deception that went on throughout the whole timeline, I encourage you, sorry about scrolling up and down, but here's Organic Consumer Association. That's another website that you might want to just check out and see what's going on with that. Here's the timeline if you want more about how it got approved. Why would our government actually approve this when all these symptoms are going on, and how they justified it, and how the lobbyists are really have a strong, heavy hand in this. Let's keep going on. Russell Blaylock, as I told you guys, a great resource. Really breaks it down. You know, you think of a neuroscience or a brain surgeon as somebody that might talk over you a little bit more, but no. This is just an interview that I found where he breaks down more about, you know, what exactly an excitotoxin and where they found. And again, it's, you know, the brain cells become very hypersensitive and the impulses going. Anyways, I don't want to get into that, but I wanted to let you know that those resources are out there. And another good research for you guys to look into is the Natural News, which is Mike Adams. He also has a great website for you guys to just check out and learn more about, and know that these resources are out there. Here we go. Again, it goes right into the phenylalanine aspartic acid. What I'd like to do is just scroll down a little bit more. A couple things that I wanted to tell you guys about. If you're looking for another natural-free alternative, xylitol, research that. Those are sugar alcohols, erythritol, xylitol. Erythritol, from my research, seems to be a little better than xylitol. Xylitol, even though it's been associated with good to prevent gum decay, I think gastrointestinal might have a little heavier hand on that. Erythritol has a lower glycemic index. And stevia, the stevia brands out there, it's certainly a different sugar alternative. I put it in my coffee. I like it. So, you know, fool around with it. See what you like. Again, my kids, if they want a soda and you feel like you really do need that soda taste, try Zevia, Zevia, Zevia. There's root beer, there's lemon lime, there's a cola version. If you need like a soda taste and you really want to start cutting down on your artificial sweeteners. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Certainly would like to do some more on this just to get the word out. Check out those websites when you get a chance. Also, this is what I do for a living. I try to put out really good content of information on a video thing. It's provided me a very decent living. And if you're interested in learning more about putting out information that you feel strongly about, in that it's really informational and content worthy, check out, you know, you can click below and see if you're interested in learning more and trying to make this a part-time job for you. But I hope this content was good and answered your questions. Thanks again. Appreciate your time, and take care.